Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Alexandra Carter on this Wednesday, May 1st, 2024, ushering in a new month. Here's News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl with a look at our early morning forecast. How is this first day of May looking, Bill?
It's going to be dry and a bit breezy, but what else is new this spring, right? So we're going to start May much like we spent much of March and April with those breezy conditions. Yesterday, nice day before the storms rolled in last evening. Temperatures topping out in the upper 60s to low to mid 70s. 70 was the high in Eau Claire, 73 in La Crosse, and 70 in Viroqua and Prairie du Chien. Skies will start mainly clear this morning. And again, the numbers from yesterday, 73 and 47, just under 7/10 of an inch of rainfall with the storms last evening through midnight in La Crosse, 66 and 45. The averages for today, 94 and 27 are the records. Now that rain from last evening has now raced well to our north and east already out of the state of Wisconsin. But notice to the central plains, already some clouds heading our way and eventually some rain chances for tonight and especially tomorrow. Current temps in the upper 40s to lower 50s for most, 52 right now in Eau Claire and Winona, 51 in La Crosse, 50 in Viroqua, and 51 in Sparta. So sunny to partly cloudy this morning, clouds increase this afternoon, a breezy day, highs in the mid 60s, right around 66 here in La Crosse. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast that's coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, we'll see you then. Thank you. Breaking overnight, New York police moved into Columbia University at the school's request to clear out those pro-Palestinian demonstrators. That comes after the deadline passed for the protesters to leave. Police say there have been multiple arrests. Similar scenes playing out at college campuses around the country. CBS News' Jared Hill has the latest for us from New York.
Confrontations overnight as NYPD officers moved in on Columbia University's main campus, climbing through a window to get protesters out of Hamilton Hall. Inside, police cleared chairs used as barricades, searching for the pro-Palestinian demonstrators who've occupied the academic building since early Tuesday.
We are part of a movement.
Columbia University's president asked the NYPD to come in and clear out the protesters, saying occupying the building and the encampment pose a clear and present danger. School officials as well as local officials are blaming outside agitators for the rise in tensions.
These people are not Columbia students. They are not affiliated with the university, and they are working to escalate the situation.
Police say they arrested dozens of protesters. In what's become a national movement, demonstrators are calling on universities to cut business ties with Israel, critical of its war on Hamas in Gaza. Also overnight, firecrackers and brawls broke out near an encampment at UCLA. At least one person was taken away in an ambulance. Back at Columbia, police say students still at the camp could be charged with trespassing or disorderly conduct. For those who broke into Hamilton Hall, more serious charges like burglary.
And in addition to those possible charges, Columbia University students involved could also face expulsion or suspension. Seniors could be ruled ineligible to graduate. Early today, the university sent an alert saying it's limiting access to the campus to students who live in residential halls and essential employees only, quote, until circumstances allow otherwise. New this morning, if you notice your alarm didn't go off or your clocks are blinking this morning, it may be because a car drove into a power pole outside of Holman late last night. That happened at the intersection of County Highway T and County Highway DD. The fallen power line blocked both sides of the road. According to Xcel Energy's electric outage map, an estimated 99 customers lost power from the crash. That power has since been restored. And also new this morning, a Broadhead man is being held in the Vernon County Detention Center this morning after being arrested for his 5th OWI. According to the sheriff's office, officers pulled over 45-year-old Matthew Reese Saturday morning in the town of Wheatland after a caller reported him driving erratically and crossing the center line. At the time of the incident, Reese was on probation and under strict orders to stay sober. He's currently being held on a $500 cash bond and is expected to be back in court May 28th. A judge heard arguments yesterday on whether Adam Fravel's murder trial will move out of Winona County. He's accused of killing Madeline Kingsbury, the mother of his 2 children, in March of last year. News 8 Now's Allison Fergit was in the courtroom and has the details for us.
The defense called multiple people to testify, hoping to build their case that a fair trial can't happen in Winona. Kim Adams with SNG Research testified first. The defense hired her to create a public opinion survey on Adam Fravel earlier this year. Her company interviewed 100 people in Winona. 89 people said they'd seen, heard, or read a news story about Kingsbury's death, and almost 75% of those said they believed Fravel had caused the death. The prosecution tried to poke holes in the survey, asking questions about how opinions can change over time and if the survey framed questions in a way to benefit the defense's point. The defense also called Winona's mayor to the stand, who spoke about his time looking for Kingsbury with search parties. The last witness was Ben Cleaner, Winona County's emergency management director. The defense grilled him over social media posts he shared on Winona's emergency management Twitter page. The posts were shared less than 2 weeks after Kingsbury's body was discovered and Fravel was arrested. One post included a picture from the Steamboat Day parade. The photo showed pictures of Kingsbury's friends holding signs saying "Justice for Maddie," as well as signs bringing awareness to domestic violence. The post caption included #EndDomesticViolence. The defense questioned if a post like this could lead people to connect Fravel to Kingsbury's murder, since he was known as her domestic partner. Kingsbury's friends say they stand by participating in the parade.
We wanted to shine light on the domestic violence that happens anywhere. It doesn't have to be a specific case. It still happens, and it needs to end.
After the court proceedings, Kingsbury's friends and family say they're indifferent about the case moving and are just looking for justice.
We'll be good with whatever decision the judge makes.
Whatever is going to be best for the case. If that's moving it, okay. If it's staying here, okay.
The state's attorney said we can expect a ruling on whether the case will be moved in the midsummer. The mother of missing 3-year-old Elijah Vu will stay in jail for now. Yesterday, a judge denied Katrina Bauer's request to be released from jail on a signature bond. This comes after her attorney requested her $15,000 cash bond be converted to a signature bond because of her inability to come up with the cash. The judge thinks Bauer could be a flight risk.
If she were released into the county, she would pose a significant risk of not appearing for court when scheduled. So for those reasons, the court denied the motion.
Bauer's son, Elijah, has been missing since February 20th. Her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, was caring for the toddler when he was reported missing. Both Bauer and Vang now facing child neglect charges. They've both pleaded not guilty. A $40,000 reward is being offered for information leading to finding the missing toddler. The end of the glory days. The demolition of the iconic Packers-themed bar started yesterday. The bar opened in the mid-90s, featuring Green Bay Packers memorabilia, even autographs from Packers players throughout the years. Equipment was set up Monday to tear down the pub, which was condemned following a major fire in 2022 that destroyed the next door building. The demolition was originally scheduled for earlier in April. That was delayed because they had to remove asbestos from the building. It is National Small Business Week, and the 11th annual Lieutenant Governor's Small Business Academy will continue today to mark the occasion. That program gives small business owners an opportunity to connect with local experts and explore the resources that are available in our community for free. Attendees got the chance yesterday to view presentations from entrepreneurs and participate in different roundtable discussions, but you don't need to actually own a small business to attend.
Our program looks to incorporate both opportunities for existing businesses, but also the individual that's trying to think about what would they like to do. They'd like to start a business, but they don't know how to get started.
Yesterday was the first of 4 days for the Academy. The next 3 will be offered virtually. If you want to register, we have a link for you on our digital platforms. The time now is 6:07. Still ahead on your morning news. Newspapers sue OpenAI for using their content to train chatbots. Bumble now lets guys message first, and Dave & Buster's will allow people to bet on video games. That's all coming up in your consumer news.
From streaming to shopping, the average American is spending more than $1,000 a year on subscriptions. I'm Christian Benavides with tips on how to manage and lower those monthly costs.
And for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. A bird's eye view, literally, of a hawk and her hatchling nesting over a Texas highway, right in front of a Texas Department of Transportation camera. That's how we got this footage. And if you look closely in the top right corner of the screen, you can see the highway traffic moving below. And the mama bird has one hawklet so far. There you see it, and one egg still in the nest. At last check, the egg had not hatched yet, but it could hatch at any time. Don't go anywhere. Your consumer news at News 8 Now this morning is just after the break.
Attention homeowners, Mad City Baths started with 50. Now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted bathroom remodeler with installations in as little as 1 day. We're also your local provider for replacement windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. And now be one of 30 homeowners who call and receive free installation on a new bath or shower with no interest and no payments until 2026. Senior military discounts. Plus, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate from Mad City.
Going with the shower was an awesome decision on our part, I think, and Mad City came through for us.
The lifetime warranty is, that's fantastic.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB. Our custom baths and showers are infused with Microban for easy cleaning. Plus, with our Price Lock guarantee, receive a free design consultation and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. Pick up the phone, schedule your bath or shower installation, and ask about Mad City's double lifetime labor warranty. And now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. 30 homeowners who call now will receive special savings with free installation. No interest and no payments till 2026. Plus, call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. Be sure to have your zip code and location ready to qualify only at Mad City Baths. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, in western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Enjoy.
Is there such a thing as too many strawberries?
I don't know, Stan. Is there such a thing as too many sunsets?
Or too many video games? Or too many rainbows?
Or too many dance moves?
Or too many cozy sweaters?
Perkins' new Strawberry Freshtival is here with our new fresh strawberry mega pancake platter and new sweet and stuffed fresh strawberry cheesecake pancakes. Only at Perkins.
Ordinary is the opposite of beautiful. Because beauty excites. It energizes. It drops our jaws. Dilates our eyes. Makes us look twice. A beautiful home, a beautiful life, is something we create. And we can start right now at Floor & Decor.
Hey, welcome back and a good Wednesday morning to it. It's currently 6:12. Check out that schoolcast for today. It's going to be dry, but it's also going to be breezy. We'll start with a sunny to partly cloudy sky, 53 at 7 a.m., and then clouds increase into the afternoon, 62 by lunchtime, and afternoon highs generally in the low to mid 60s for most. So not a bad day to be out and about, walking the dog, if you don't mind the breeze. Couple of pretty girls here from Holmen. That is Shelby and Stella. Hoping to walk with Becky at some point today. I don't think they would mind the breezy conditions at all. Some sunshine to start as the rain that fell last evening is now well to our north and east. It's going to be dry and breezy today. Periods of rain back in the picture for tomorrow, a few thunderstorms as well, and staying fairly active over the next 8 days with kind of off and on rain chances about every other day. Now, the rain from last evening and overnight is now pushed well to the north and east. In fact, all of Wisconsin is now dry, but off to the central plains here, some clouds already approaching from the south and west, and eventually some light rain showers will move back into the picture for tonight. Current temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s, 51 in La Crosse, 52 in Eau Claire, 50 in Verona. Viroqua. And we will see highs today around 66 degrees in La Crosse. Those winds from the west to northwest, 10 to 20, gusting to 30 miles per hour. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast. That's coming up in about 3.5 minutes.
In your consumer news this morning, 8 daily newspapers are taking legal action against OpenAI and Microsoft. Alden Global Capital, which owns the publications, is suing the tech companies for copyright infringement. They're claiming Microsoft is illegally using news articles to boost their AI chatbots. Among the newspapers involved in the suit, the New York Daily Times, or Daily News, the Chicago Tribune, and the Denver Post. Anyone can now make the first move on the dating app Bumble thanks to a new feature called Opening Moves that lets female users set a prompt. Then male suitors can respond to initiate the conversation. This reverses the app's long-standing requirement that women send the first message to their matches. The new feature is part of a larger relaunch of Bumble. It also includes updated dating intentions that allow users to indicate what they're looking for in a match, whether it's a life partner or a casual date. People seem to love betting on lots of things these days, so why not video games? Dave & Buster's is working to make that happen. The arcade and restaurant operator has partnered with a gaming provider called Lucra. The idea is that customers will be able to place wagers on game outcomes using the Dave & Buster's app. CNBC is reporting the betting function is expected to be available in 44 states and limited to players who are at least 18 years old. A new report finds the average American is spending more than $1,000 a year on subscriptions, everything from streaming channels to shopping sites to gym memberships. As Christian Benavides found out, many people are spending so much because of rising costs, they often forget they are even subscribed to these things.
Like millions of Americans, Robbie Cruz has a number of popular subscriptions and is willing to deal with higher costs.
I want YouTube without ads. I want Spotify without ads. So whatever I need to pay for to have those.
A CNET survey finds 67% of adults have seen one or more of their subscriptions increase in the last year. Johnny Ortega uses AutoPay and admits he might have missed a subscription price hike.
I got to go back in my statements and check.
The survey also found nearly half of U.S. adults have signed up for a free trial and then forgotten to cancel it.
Those free trials, you get the 7-day, you get the 30-day trial, and then it just keeps going.
Millennials were the most forgetful, 65% of them saying that they had forgotten to cancel a free trial. Boomers were the most on top of it, just 28%.
Nick Woolney is CNET Money's senior editor and says it's important for people to regularly look at their bank and credit card statements.
See what you actually paid for and then make a decision about whether you want to keep that service, maybe you want to downgrade that service or cancel it altogether.
And many people save money by temporarily suspending streaming services.
If they have 4 or 5 different streaming services that they like, maybe they only subscribe to 1 or 2 of them at a time, and they go on a blitz and they watch a lot of that content, and then they cancel that subscription. You know, at least for now, the good thing about streamers is that it's pretty easy to cancel your membership. It's pretty easy to restart your membership.
There are budgeting apps that will track your subscriptions and alert you of a price hike, but many of those apps also charge a subscription.
The irony. The survey also found that 1 in 4 people have canceled a subscription because the price went up. That's it for your morning consumer news. The time now is 6:16. Let's check in with News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl for a look at our forecast. Hi, Bill.
Good morning, Alexandra. Again, it is the first day of May, so I thought we would revisit April. First of all, the high temperatures, 16 of the days, including that 73 yesterday, were above average. 13 days below average, and one day, April 21st, was right at average. So here's how it played out. It was a bit warmer and wetter than average. Average temperature at the La Crosse Airport, 49.5 degrees. That is a half degree above average, marking the 9th straight month with warmer than average temperatures here in La Crosse. Precipitation, that was a nice change, 4.26 inches, so about a ½ inch above average, because only 3 of the last 11 months have been wetter than average. So again, some much needed rainfall across the region. Snowfall, look at this, 1.1 inches out at the airport. That's 1.8 inches below average. But the Ridge, the La Crosse National Weather Service office up near Grandad Bluff, had 17 inches of snow. Remember that big difference with that early April snowstorm. All right, we added more rain before the month ended last evening with about a half an inch or more from La Crosse and points north and west. Here's the totals: just under 7/10 out at the La Crosse Airport, just over 9/10 in Winona, and just over a half an inch in Eau Claire. Lighter totals down to the south and to the east. That rain is a distant memory. We are starting with sunshine and blue sky, 51 degrees at the airport and downtown. The Mississippi rising a bit, 6.63 feet. Winds out of the west-southwest at around 10. 52 with a mostly cloudy sky for you folks in Eau Claire. So temperatures this morning starting in the upper 40s to lower 50s. 46 in Preston, 50 in Decorah and Viroqua, 52 in Winona, and 56 in Boscobel. Winds out of the west, 5 to 15 miles per hour, already gusting over 20 in some spots, and it's going to be a rather breezy day. Now, that rain from last night has now shifted well to the north and east. In fact, it's entirely cleared the Badger State, but already some clouds over the Central Plains and some rain showers heading our way as another system moves in for tomorrow. Sky Tracker will show sunny to partly cloudy conditions this morning, mostly cloudy or at least increasing clouds this afternoon with a chance of light rain showers as we head into tonight, but then rain showers and a few thunderstorms likely at times on our Thursday. Could see some gusty winds near any thunderstorm activity, and then that rain moves out overnight, and we clear early Friday with plenty of sunshine in store for our Friday. Rain tracker showing the potential for another half inch or more of rainfall, especially south and east of La Crosse this time, but everyone could see anywhere from 3 to 4/10 of an inch of rain or more on Thursday. Zone forecast showing temperatures stay a little bit cooler, right around 65 or 66 degrees in the La Crosse area. Pretty much everybody in the 60s for today, except maybe Ladysmith, upper 50s to near 60 for you folks. Low to mid 60s today in La Crosse, or I should say Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. So breezy today, sunny to partly cloudy this morning. Clouds increase this afternoon, a high of 66. Mainly cloudy tonight, chance of showers. They'll be light, 51 tonight. And then rain and thunderstorms likely tomorrow, breezy as well, 62. Dry Friday and Sunday, highs both days around 71. Small chance for a shower in between on Saturday, a high of 68. Low to mid 70s to start next week, and another round of storms could impact the area by late Monday or Monday night and into Tuesday morning, and still some slight chances for showers next Wednesday and Thursday. But overall, Alexandra, pretty typical first week of May forecast. Highs generally in the 60s and 70s, and periodic rain chances to keep everything green and growing. Back to you.
Yes, I do appreciate the greenness that we're seeing. Thank you, Bill. Still to come on your morning news, the CDC issuing new warnings this morning that a batch of organic nuts may be linked to an E. coli outbreak. Coming up after your morning sports blitz, we'll take a look at what you should do if you own any of the possibly contaminated products.
Brewers looking to snap their 3-game skid, Twins looking for their 9th straight win, and 17 high schools hitting the track in Bangor. All those highlights coming up in the Blitz.
Shop for a cause at Home Sleep Express. Donate $10 to help ovarian cancer research, and Home will give you 10% off any Luxuria or Thomas Cole sleep mattress. Plus, get interest-free financing. Give $10, get 10% off sale prices. Only at Home Sleep Express.
I would recommend Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben if you were in need of a personal injury attorney. They helped eliminate the insurance calls that I had received, putting them to a halt. One of the attorneys, Peter Riley, was especially good about walking me through the entire process. It was phenomenal, the level of service that I received. It was incredible.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben.
No matter where I seat my guests, they seem to like the kitchen best. A kitchen's the heart of the home. It should be warm and welcoming. It should be attractive and functional. But it can be a real challenge unless you come here where you can meet with a designer, find all of the products that you need, and trust the project to our carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. For kitchens, bathrooms, and other home improvements, put your trust in the Board Store Home Improvements. Contact us today.
At Papa Murphy's, we build your pizza with the freshest ingredients. You take it and bake it fresh in your oven.
So technically, I make the pizza.
Right now, get the limited time Taco Grande pizza. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
Cooley Carpet has always been more than just carpet, and now the name will reflect that.
Cooley Floors and Design. Along with the brand new name, there's a fresh new look to the showroom. Don't worry, Cooley Floors and Design still has the same great team at the same convenient location. Ready to elevate your space? The design consultants will take the time to discuss your dreams, needs, and your budget. Cooley Floors and Design will accompany you through every step, from expert advice to professional installation. Visit Cooley Floors and Design on Mormon Cooley Road for a fresh new look.
Shop for a cause at Home Seasonal Concepts. Home will give you 10% off sale prices on porch and patio when you donate $10 to help ovarian cancer research. Give $10 and get 10% off sale prices now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
Weeknights at 6:30 on News 8. Celebrating 70 years. We're News 8 Now.
Welcome to the Blitz. The high school spring sports season is heating up, especially on the track. And we had 17 high schools on hand competing yesterday over at Bangor High. Lots of great competition for the Bruce Brewer Invite 4x800 meter relay. Kickapoo Lafarge in control. Girls get it done in just over 10 minutes and 47 seconds. Panthers make it a clean sweep. Boys win it in just over 8 minutes and 41 seconds. 110 hurdles now on the boys' side. Good race down the stretch. Westby's Zach Bjorklund ahead of the pack at 16.52. Girls 100 meter hurdles now. Nobody's catching. Michaela Gooslaw, the Cashton Jr., sets a PR at 16.05. Let's stay with the girls and go to the 100 meter dash. This one was tight for about 90 meters, but CFC's Cecilia Dittrich pulls ahead at the very end. She sets a PR at 13.13. On the boys' side, this one close too, but the Bangor senior gets it done on his home track. PR for Lucas Reed at 11.39. Time for the high jump. Lots of good competition early on. Brookwood's Wyatt Moorhoff clears 5.10. Cashton's Jack Schleesner, PR of 6.4 coming into this one. He'd eventually clear 6.2, but none of the guys having a better day than CFC's Graydon Barham, the Pirates Jr., setting a new personal record. Barham clearing 6.3 yesterday as he takes first place overall. On the pitch, two of the top teams in the MVC, Central hosting West Salem. First half, Grace Wilkerson deep in the corner. She's going to send it in the cross. Gabby Jarman right there for the tap-in. Riverhawks take a 1-0 lead. But the Golden Knight goes to Kate Heiderscheit, the senior. Jumps the pass, sends a rocket that finds the back of the net. Central stays undefeated in conference play. 2-0 the final. Tuesday afternoon baseball, UWL at home going up against St. Olaf University. Eagles down 1, but Nate Witt going to get the action started. He sends one off the left field wall. That's good for a leadoff double. Then a few pitches later, Witt scores on a pass ball. That ties this one up. Later in the game, one man on for Mac Bourne. He crushes this ball high and deep to dead center. That's gone for a 2-run shot. Eagles go on to win 16-6. They've got just one more series before the postseason begins. Well, the Green Bay Packers have built up quite the rookie roster with an 11-player draft class, along with signing 8 undrafted rookies, but there are still some spots on the 90-man roster available, and UWL's Mike Bertoya is hoping to fill one of those spots during his rookie tryout. Bertoya started 46 consecutive games for the Eagles, and now the 6'3" offensive lineman is trying to earn a spot on the Packers' 90-man roster. Later this week, Bertoya will head to Green Bay for rookie minicamp. No spot is given in the National Football League, but Bertoya has been waiting for this moment all offseason, and now he's ready to prove himself to the Packers.
I was pretty confident that I was going to get an opportunity of some fashion. It wasn't like I thought that I was going to get drafted, but I was confident that I was going to get an opportunity. Believe it or not, by the end of the draft, I was playing Fortnite with my girlfriend, and I got a call from a number I didn't know. And sure enough, it was Coach Butkus from the Packers calling to let me know they're going to give me an opportunity come Thursday.
Now, Bertoya is from Lake Zurich, Illinois, was a Bears fan growing up, but he says there's no ill will. Any team willing to give him an opportunity is his new favorite team. Packers rookie minicamp begins on Thursday. Brewers looking to snap their 3-game skid. Have a night. Tyler Black, first major league at bat, first major league hit for Black, a stand-up double to center field. Just called up by the Brewers. He had 2 hits on the night. Bottom 5 now, 2 on for Willy Adames. Willie's going to blow this one wide open. Deep drive to left center. That ball is way gone for a 3-run shot. Makes it 6-1 Brewers. 8th inning now, things getting a bit interesting. Abner Uribe on in relief for the Crew. Him and Jose Siri share a few words. That's when this one gets wild. Uribe throws a punch and the brawl begins. Both benches clearing in this one. Wild scene last night in Milwaukee, but in the end, Brewers snap their 3-game skid. They get the win 8-2. Twins in the Windy City looking for their 9th straight win. Max Kepler played the hero a couple nights ago. Kepler does it again last night. That's going to be deep enough to bring home Byron Buxton from 3rd. Minnesota takes the lead. Twins make it 9 straight as they get the win 6-5. That's going to do it for the Blitz. We'll see you tonight.
Attention homeowners, Mad City Baths started with 50. Now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted bathroom remodeler with installations in as little as 1 day. We're also your local provider for replacement windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. And now be one of 30 homeowners who call and receive free installation on a new bath or shower with no interest and no payments until 2026. Senior military discounts. Plus, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate from Mad City.
Going with the shower was an awesome decision on our part, I think, and Mad City came through for us.
The lifetime warranty is, that's fantastic.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB. Our custom baths and showers are infused with Microban for easy cleaning. Plus, with our price lock guarantee, receive a free design consultation and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. Pick up the phone, schedule your bath or shower installation, and ask about Mad City's double lifetime labor warranty. And now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. 30 homeowners who call now will receive special savings with free installation. No interest and no payments till 2026. Plus, call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. Be sure to have your zip code and location ready to qualify only at Mad City Baths. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, in western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
In 1925, a new furniture store opened its doors in Fountain, Minnesota. Now, 99 years later, we're Drury's. Same location, same family, the same philosophy. Sell quality furniture, keep the prices affordable, and give our customers the best service possible. 4 generations later, Drury's is bigger and better than ever. So we're celebrating with our 99th anniversary sale, our biggest sale ever. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, celebrating 99 years of furnishing the area with quality furniture.
Download the News 8000 app today. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. In your morning medical news, check those pantries. The CDC is issuing a new warning about an E. coli outbreak being linked to a batch of organic walnuts. The agency says a dozen people in California and Washington have become sick after eating the nuts, 7 of which were admitted to the hospital. The walnuts were produced in California. According to the FDA, the company has since voluntarily recalled the shelled nuts. If you have the nuts, they should be thrown out, and surfaces they may have touched should be cleaned. Today is Maternal Mental Health Day, raising awareness about an issue that affects more than a quarter of women during and after pregnancy. But there are signs more women are getting the diagnosis and treatment they need. Bradley Blackburn explains.
She weighed 3 pounds, 12 ounces when she was born. She was tiny, tiny.
When Madison Ellis's daughter Sutton was born premature last year, her baby's health was at risk, and Ellis found she was struggling too.
The anxiety and depression was something I've never felt before. I just cried and cried and cried.
The former preschool teacher says the stress kept her from bonding in those early days.
I didn't want to be near her. I didn't want really anything to do with her. I almost checked myself into the hospital because I didn't know what to do. I couldn't handle it.
A new study shows diagnoses of postpartum mood and anxiety disorders have nearly doubled in the last decade, and use of psychotherapy has increased 150%. Dr. Kara Zivin with the University of Michigan is an author.
It's a mixed message from this research. On one hand, one could look at it and say, wow, people are getting sicker. There's so many more people with these disorders than there used to be. But on another way, we could say, hey, people are actually getting recognized and they're getting treatment.
She says still many cases go untreated, especially among minority groups.
Sometimes there can be disparities in both screening and diagnosis and treatment.
It's definitely something that should be talked about.
Ellis talked to her doctor, who recommended a program through the University of Michigan called MC3, with an online support group and regular check-ins. Today, mother and baby are doing well.
It has truly been a godsend for me.
And she wants other new moms to know how important it is to ask for help.
Ellis also says medication and therapy have helped with her anxiety and depression. Gunderson Health System unveiling a new name. It comes after a 2022 merger between Gunderson and Green Bay-based Bellin Health. The companies will now be rebranded under one name, Amplify Health, a play on the words amplify and empathy, something the CEO says is based on the company's legacies of amplifying empathy with their patients. Gunderson CEO adding the rebranding will realistically take months, if not years. He says Bellin and Gunderson's foundations will keep their current names. Eau Claire Democrats are urging Republicans on the state's Joint Finance Committee to release millions in frozen state funds meant to help stabilize the region's health care after HSHS and Prevea announced closures in the Chippewa Valley. The legislature approved $15 million in March for existing providers to use on emergency room expansions and other services like OBGYN and mental health. But the GOP-controlled committee has declined to release the money since the governor partially vetoed it expanded its uses. State Senator Jeff Smith and Representative Jody Emerson are calling on their Republican colleagues to act before further damage is done to our healthcare system.
Joint Finance can look at the policy and say, okay, yep, we're going to send money out for this, or we're not. You need to come back to us with a different suggestion. They're just saying, we're not even going to have a conversation about it.
It's like the governor sent an ambulance to a disaster zone and the Republican leadership slashed the tires before it could leave Madison.
HSHS's closures are putting strain on the health system still standing. Marshfield Clinic is pausing labor and delivery services in Rice Lake. Those patients will now have to go 60 more miles to the Eau Claire Clinic, which has already tried to double its services to make up for the closures. In a historic move, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is asking the White House to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous and addictive drug. While the move wouldn't entirely decriminalize marijuana, it could lessen punishments for those found in possession. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall has reaction from downtown La Crosse.
The reality is that without having exact measurements, all you could do potentially is to say someone was under the influence of that particular substance.
Steve Dennis spent 3 years working the streets of Cottage Grove, Minnesota as a uniformed police officer. He's seen his share of dangerous drugs, so you might be surprised to hear his take on marijuana.
It's not a big issue to me as an individual. I tend to be a little bit more toward people choosing what they want to do.
He's not the only one. Last year, President Biden pardoned thousands of Americans convicted of simple possession of marijuana under federal law, a step seen by many as a move towards decriminalization.
When the feds act on things, they act on a very broad spectrum. Whereas if it's left up as a measure to the states or individually to counties or cities, that might be the best way to go. to let the local people decide what world they want to live in.
Reese Wagner is a bartender in downtown La Crosse. He says reclassification would be a step in the right direction.
As a bartender, from a perspective of serving alcohol as a legal substance, it seems a bit hypocritical that weed is treated the way it is. And moving it down to be less criminalized is definitely a step in the right direction.
In La Crosse, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now this morning.
The proposal will be reviewed by the White House next. After that, there'll be a public comment period, followed by review from an administrative judge. Time now is 6:38. Let's check in with News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl. He'll tell us what we can expect on our morning commute today. Hi, Bill.
Good morning, Alexandra. We're expecting a dry day, kind of a breezy day, sunshine to start, so you need those sunglasses for that morning commute. A live look through CityCam will show blue sky and sunshine, and all is quiet weather-wise in terms of dry roads after the rain showers and thunderstorms last night. Boy, look at how everything is greening up so nicely, and it's going to be even that much greener after the rain last night and the sunshine this morning. So my DriveCast for today, again, dry and breezy today with a sunny to partly cloudy sky this morning. Clouds increase this afternoon. Temperatures in the 60s for most for afternoon highs. The rain from last night already has cleared the state of Wisconsin. It's over in the UP of Michigan and the lower sections of Michigan. Some clouds over the central plains and some light rain showers heading our way. Well, the clouds heading our way for this afternoon, light rain showers potentially tonight. Current temps in the upper 40s to lower 50s. And we will see highs today in the 60s, right around 66 in the Cross. Breezy west to northwest winds 10 to 20, gusting to 30. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast on the other side of the break, but coming up in our Buzz Report, Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt star in a new movie about a Hollywood stuntman who gets involved in some real-life action. We'll take a look at The Fall Guy after the break in your morning Buzz Report. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Shop for a cause at Home Seasonal Concepts. Home will give you 10% off sale prices on porch and patio when you donate $10 to help ovarian cancer research. Give $10 and get 10% off sale prices now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
We both went to public high schools in the area, and the reason why we chose Luther is because it has a Christ-centered, family-like atmosphere for our children with strong academics and athletics.
I see them growing through their experience here, learning new skills that they didn't know they had. I highly encourage you to send your kids to Luther. You'll find that this is a Christ-centered environment. The academics are strong, and people feel like they're a part of a family here. And kids get that. They feel that, and they want to be a part of it.
Hey, it's Reed and Chelsea Magnum.
When I eat cereal, I think of, this box is halfway gone. Next time I should get one. And then I just know to write it on the list when I make the list. But you pour the box of cereal, don't even pay attention even how much is in there or when you'll need another one. You don't think of that.
You have helped me realize, like, the male brain. Like mouthwash, I'll pour the last drop out, and I'm like, I think I'm out of mouthwash. Like, do we have any more? And you're like, I don't know.
As you're picking it up and you feel, wow.
Spring is here. Start saving early with new energy-efficient triple pane windows from your home improvement company. Call today and get buy 2 windows and get 2 free. That's right. You get top quality materials with stunning design options for 50% off. Double the value, double the savings. Schedule today and enjoy 0 money down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2026. Call for your in-home consultation today to take advantage of these great savings. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 10% off Area Rug sale prices. Choose from many different shapes, sizes, and patterns with Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 10% off Area Rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
Hey everyone, a good Wednesday morning to you. It is 6:42. A check of the allergy report. Medium to high symptoms today for oak, birch, and tree pollen in general, and then lower symptoms expected for tomorrow thanks to rain in the forecast and cooler temperatures as well. Mowing forecast, today's looking good, breezy, but that's okay to do some yard work in. 66 the high. Red light tomorrow, rain likely 62, and then dry again on Friday. A high of 71 degrees. Speaking of rainfall, another good soaking for the region, anywhere from a half an inch plus from La Crosse and points north and west up towards Eau Claire. Some lighter totals to the south and east. Some exact reports, 7/10, just under that at the La Crosse Airport, 0.92 inches in Winona, and just over a half an inch in Eau Claire. Some of those rainfall reports slowly trickling in this morning. All right, skies are clear and sunshine to start this morning. 51 degrees at the airport and downtown. Winds out of the west-southwest close to 10. And the Mississippi rising a bit, 6.63 feet. Still some clouds for you folks in Eau Claire, 52 degrees. Winds out of the west-southwest at 10 miles per hour as well. Temperatures starting in the kind of mid-40s to lower 50s, 46 in Preston, 52 in Winona, 51 in Sparta, 48 in Viroqua. Still some upper 50s down towards Madison and Beaver Dam. It's going to be a breezy day, already from the west 5 to 15, gusting over 20 in some locations, and they will be from the west-northwest today, 10 to 20, maybe some gusts of 30 miles per hour. So last night's rain has already exited the Badger State to the north and east, but some clouds over the central plains will thicken up this afternoon, and eventually this disturbance pulling out of the central Rockies will bring more wet weather, especially by tomorrow. Now, Sky Tracker shows sunny to partly cloudy skies this morning, and then clouds thicken this afternoon, with a slight chance for some rain showers as we head into the overnight of tonight, and then rain likely at times tomorrow, along with some scattered thunderstorms. Could see some gusty winds around the storms, but the severe threat tomorrow is pretty minimal. It's mainly down to our south, and then those rain showers exit early Friday morning or overnight Thursday night into Friday morning. Rain trackers showing another good soaking for the region tomorrow. Maybe 4/10 of an inch of rain or more, with higher totals, half an inch to an inch plus in parts of southern and eastern sections of the viewing area, and down into southeastern parts of the state as well. Zone forecast showing temperatures a little bit cooler today, right around 65 or 66 degrees in the La Crosse area, and pretty much all 65 of our locations here in our zone forecast fly-through will see highs in the 60s, although maybe some upper 50s to right around 60 for those of you up in Ladysmith. So for today, breezy, sunny to partly cloudy this morning. Clouds increase this afternoon, a high of 66. Tonight, 51. Chance for some light rain showers, and then tomorrow, rain likely. Breezy as well, along with some thunderstorms, 62 for the high. Friday and Sunday looking dry, highs both days around 71. Small chance for a shower in between on Saturday, 68. Then it stays active. Another round of storms potentially late Monday or Monday night and into Tuesday morning. Highs in the low to mid 70s to start next week. Slight chance of showers next Wednesday, 66. And just isolated showers next Thursday, a high of 64. That's the latest check of my 8-day forecast. Now here's Alexandra with our Buzz Report.
Jason Kelsey will reportedly grace our TV screens this fall, but not on the football fields. The Athletic is reporting the former Philadelphia Eagles center will be featured on ESPN's Monday Night Countdown. ESPN not commenting yet. Kelsey retired from the NFL this season after 13 years. Five-time Oscar winner Francis Ford Coppola has a new movie. The 85-year-old filmmaker released the first photo of Adam Driver and Nathalie Emmanuel in Megalopolis, described as a Roman epic set in an imagined modern America. The film is set to compete at this year's Cannes Film Festival.
That's me, Colt Sievers, and this is my hero's journey.
Ryan Gosling stars as a stuntman in the new action flick, The Fall Guy. The film also stars Emily Blunt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Hannah Waddingham. It's received positive reviews from critics with an 87% score on Rotten Tomatoes. You can catch The Fall Guy in theaters tomorrow.
Am I sensing feelings?
Yeah, right.
Chris Hemsworth is apologizing for Thor: Love and Thunder. In a new Vanity Fair profile, he says, "I got caught up in the improv and the wackiness, and I became a parody of myself. I didn't stick the landing." Audiences not seeming to mind, though. The Marvel movie made $760 million worldwide. Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8. We've got a lot of birthdays today, starting with Raleigh, turning 8 weeks old. He loves being outside, being cuddled, and being with his big brother. And Leo is turning 8 months old. He loves playing with his 2 sisters and is always laughing. And Stella is also turning 8 months old. She is always smiling and loves to bounce around the house. And Phineas is also turning 8 months old. He loves to snuggle with his mom and being around the family dogs. Honora is turning 8 years old today. She loves to ride horses, play softball, and go camping. And Brinley is also turning 8 today. She loves being around animals and playing with her little brother, Landon. And Cora is also turning 8. She loves to read, go camping, and showing sheep. Happy birthday to all of them. And if you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old soon, we'd love to feature them. Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button underneath the Home tab. Time now is 6:48. Stay with us. We have everything you need to know in 5 minutes or less. Your morning news now is just after the break.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you tires and batteries, trust and care, because we get you. So get out on the road and stay safe with quality automotive parts and service at unbeatable prices. Like buy 3 tires, get 1 free, plus up to $100 consumer rebate on select Goodyear tires when you buy 4. 10% off all Carl Star Lawn and Garden and trailer tires or Laren inner tubes. And rewards members save $5 on Blaine's brand Gold automotive batteries. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
In 1925, a new furniture store opened its doors in Fountain, Minnesota. Now 99 years later, we're Drury's. Same location, same family, the same philosophy. Sell quality furniture, keep the prices affordable, and give our customers the best service possible. 4 generations later, Drury's is bigger and better than ever. So we're celebrating with our 99th anniversary sale, our biggest sale ever. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, celebrating 99 years of furnishing the area with quality furniture.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors.
Good news. Yeah.
I've got the champ on one side and the legend on the other.
This is your family.
You're not anywhere else other than right here, and I feel that.
I suggest starting your day off with a dance party.
Of course we're dancing.
Turn you time into Drew time.
We make this show for you. Wherever you are, just take it with you.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8. See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
Welcome back at 6:52. Time for your morning news now. A car drove into a power pole outside of Holman late last night. That happened at the intersection of County Highway T and County Highway DD. The fallen power line blocked both sides of the road. According to Xcel Energy's electric outage map, an estimated 99 customers lost power from the crash. That has since been restored. A Brodhead man is being held in the Vernon County Detention Center this morning after being arrested for his 5th OWI. According to the sheriff's office, officers pulled over 45-year-old Matthew Reese Saturday morning in the town of Wheatland after a caller reported he was driving erratically and crossing the center line. At the time of the incident, Reese was on probation and under strict orders to be sober. He's currently being held on a $500 cash bond and is expected to be back in court May 28th. The end of the glory days. The demolition of the iconic Packer-themed bar started yesterday. The bar opened in the mid-90s, featuring Green Bay Packer memorabilia, even autographs from Packers players throughout the years. The building was condemned in 2022 after a fire next door. The Justice Department is starting the process of loosening the federal restrictions on marijuana. The new change would lower its classification from a Schedule I drug down to a Schedule III. The change could help ease criminal penalties, help marijuana businesses bank more freely, and give tax benefits to state licensed operators. But the reclassification could take months to be enacted due to steps outlined in the Controlled Substances Act. Eau Claire Democrats are urging Republicans on the state's Joint Finance Committee to release millions in frozen state funds meant to help stabilize the region's health care after HSHS and Prevea announced closures. The legislature approved $15 million in March for existing providers to use on emergency room expansions and other services like OBGYN and mental health, but the GOP-controlled committee has declined to release the money since Governor Evers' partial veto expanded its uses. State Senator Jeff Smith and Representative Jody Emerson are calling on their Republican colleagues to act before further damage is done to our healthcare system.
Can look at the policy and say, okay, yep, we're going to send money out for this, or we're not. You need to come back to us with a different suggestion. They're just saying, we're not even going to have a conversation about it.
It's like the governor sent an ambulance to a disaster zone and the Republican leadership slashed the tires before it could leave Madison.
HSHS's closures are putting strains on the health system still standing. Marshfield Clinic is pausing labor and delivery services in Rice Lake. Those patients now have to travel 60 more miles to the Eau Claire Clinic, which has already tried to double its services to make up for the closures. And Gunderson Health System unveiling a new name. It comes after a 2022 merger between Gunderson and Green Bay-based Bellin Health. The companies will now be rebranded under one name, Amplify Health, a play on the words amplify and empathy, something the CEO says is based on the company's legacies of amplifying empathy with their patients. CEO adding the rebranding will realistically take months, if not years. He says Bellin and Gunderson's foundations will keep their current names.
Temperatures on this Wednesday morning generally starting in the upper 40s to lower 50s. We'll see a sunny to partly cloudy sky this morning, increasing clouds this afternoon, breezy west to northwest winds 10 to 20, gusting to 30, and a little cooler today. Highs generally in the 60s, right around 66 in the Cross. Rain likely tomorrow, breezy along with some thunderstorms, 62. Friday and Sunday looking dry, highs both days around 71. Small chance for a shower in between on Saturday, highs in the upper 60s.
Thank you, Bill. The long-held stereotype that ancient humans hunted large animals and ate large amounts of meat may not be accurate. According to a new study, ancient people consumed less animal flesh than we previously thought. The study published earlier this week sheds new light on what Stone Age humans really ate. The researchers studied a group of Paleolithic hunter-gatherers that lived between 13,000 and 15,000 years ago. Their remains were discovered in modern-day Morocco. Chemical signatures in the bones and teeth of at least 7 of them showed that plants, not meat, were their primary source of dietary protein. Thanks for starting your morning with us on News 8 Now This Morning. We will see you back here at noon. Until then, have a great first day of May.